Hello everybody, this is Earth.Otherwise, and welcome to the next video of me making my game Sand Skiff. So today, I'll be talking about what I want to do next. Since in the last video we were able to get our arbitrary polygon rotation working, this time I want to work on the ship builder screen. So the ship builder screen, as we can see from the to-do file, ship builder, we can create new ship, we can load a ship, we can save a ship, we can set a ship as the default, and then we can make the ship, the weight, the offense, the cannon configuration, defense, sight, and speed. So the way I imagine it is up here in the top left corner, there will be a box. And inside this box, there will be our ship. And then behind our ship will be a grid. And this will tell us how big our ship is. So like, for example, we would also probably have numbers. I'm not sure where. But just completing the grid here, just so that we can get an idea. So this is how I imagine the ship would be. And then all of these squares would be white except for these ones in here, which would be black, which would tell us that these are the squares that our ship encompasses. And that would tell us that, and like somewhere out here would tell us like we would have little indicators of, I don't know how big it is. So like we would have like a number here, so this would be 0, 0. This would be I don't know, this would be 1 2 3 3 3 3 3, and it would tell us that somehow. And then we would have our like you know, choose the weight, choose the offense, choose the defense, choose that. We would have all that there. And then I guess we would have our buttons along here. But that only really takes up the top little portion of the screen. We don't have anything below here. Perhaps we could make our ship builder and our formation builder in the same screen. Because, I mean, we're going to be building ships and building formations pretty much at the same time. So we could have the ship builder at the top, because, I mean, this is going to be pretty much its own thing. Let me make that a straight line. And then we can have formation builder here at the bottom. And then we can have our big ass formation grid. And then our buttons. And our list of ships and miniature formations, which would come in like little boxes like this, which would show like this is a ship. And like this is a formation of ships. And then obviously like this would be a grid. And once we hit save, then that would immediately put this latest ship up here at the top, pushing everything down, and there would be a scroll bar. And these would be our various buttons. I think we only have like 4 buttons to go here, so this little part, maybe I'll just stick my symbol in there. But yeah, this would be our grid. And you would be able to like zoom out and zoom in, and then you'd be able to drag a ship from there onto here, and it would be like, okay, so this is the area your ship will take up. And then obviously you can't take up the same area as other ships. And then, yeah, there'd be like an accept button down here. So like accept the current setups and formations and stuff. And then out in the gameplay screen, then we would play. And maybe we'll have setting ship AI at some point. We probably will have to make very simple AI for these ships. But yeah, I'm guessing that that'll work. Because, I mean, we don't actually have a lot in each of these things. We just want to build a ship and then build a formation. So yeah, we might actually be able to fuse this with this. And then we'll just have two screens, an editor, a main menu, an editor, and a gameplay. So, what do we need for this to work? Well, we're going to need, let's call it, maybe 3, maybe 4 cameras, because this has to be a camera into the ship grid. This will be a camera into the formation grid. Obviously, the whole thing will be a camera. And we might have these two be separate cameras so they can... Nah, maybe just all the same camera. Because I'm not sure how I would do this grid without it being like a completely separate thing. Because like this has to zoom in and zoom out as it like fills up the grid, because I always want the craft to take up like the entire picture, and I want the formation to take up the entire picture. But in theory, these grids back here are infinite. So yeah, in order to have the zoom in and zoom out function, I'll have these be completely separate cameras. And then this will be like one of those scroll boxes from Crazy Eddie's GUI, and then this will be like an inventory style box where I'll drag it on, or maybe I'll click it there and it will just spawn in like the center or something. So yeah, that's my idea. So we need 1, 2, 3 cameras and 1 GUI. And yeah, let's see this. Oh yeah, and then these might be like sliders or something. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I guess I'll make this a video for game design, because this is my design process, apparently. I get onto GIMP and I make stupid looking crap. But hopefully you understand what I want to happen, and this doesn't look too hard to create. So I will see you guys when I start to implement it.